Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Eli, and thanks for joining me on another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. We left off in the last episode just outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. As far as you can see that on the side there, we need to go to that yellow marker, and that'll be our next objective to attend the class. If it looks like I started off in a different spot, it's because I've done some adjustments. Hopefully the color looks a little better. Sound, I believe, should be much better. Should be able to hear me now. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. And I also, for some reason, silly of me to think this, but in the settings, when I go to the display, for some reason I was thinking fidelity with ray tracing was default, and I just chose the fidelity and just realized that. So I changed it. Now we should be doing some ray tracing as well. I'm playing on the Xbox, so it's could be limited compared to PC settings as far as ray tracing abilities, but the game still looks beautiful as ever. And so let's go ahead and get this going. Let's see what we have to offer here as far as Defense Against the Dark Arts. I'm really excited for this class. I left it last.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
For those who watched the previous episodes, check out these eyeballs. Hey. All right, let's go ahead and begin this, shall we?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, Levioso, huh? I imagine these get much harder as we learn more advanced spells.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using the right trigger. Yep.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Break through the
as
shields.
Master
Control
Pruitt
spells.
so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Like the levitation spell Levioso. Oh, okay.
Levioso!
Oh, well done.
Nice.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego, You may begin.
You may begin. Alright, let's do it.
This should be easy. Leviosa, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick...
I do enjoy my duel.
Leviosa!
Oh,
How's the view? Leviosa!
All of my students would adapt. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Protego!
that's right. Alright.
Leviosa!
Use the basic cost when your opponent's guard is down. Remember the
Dang it.
lesson.
I keep forgetting to use Protego.
You're good. Now protect it. Thank you.
Well, that was an
Not bad for
abysmal
a beginner.
performance.
You give as good as you get.
Those Slytherin boys.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Dismissed. Alright, who can we talk with? And before we attempt for any other cutscenes, I have seen online that there is a glitch as far as your main character sounding like a robot. I keep hearing that in the episodes. And I don't exactly know what the change is, but we're going to change the pitch just a little bit to see if this does anything for us, because it's driving me bonkers.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Oh, come on, Arthur.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Should I make him feel good?
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy
Oh,
if you
man.
like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill, look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Nice. Alright, so now our player still sounds like a robot, doesn't he? So we need to... Maybe it didn't do anything at all. Let's do this one, we'll see. Might just not be able to do anything. Alright, so now, shoot, we kind of don't have anything up. Cross ones, round one. So speak with Lucan about the Secret Dueling Club. I can do that. Or, there's main. No assignments, no relationship quests. Side. So currently we're free to go about our business. Let's go ahead and look at the map real quick. Maybe we should start exploring, huh? So Professor Leasley wants me to see her in her classroom, which is off the Transfiguration Courtyard, located between the library annex and the astronomy wing. Hopefully she has word on replacing my lost supplies. So we can still do this. And then for now, and that's just behind us. She's not too far away. Maybe we should do that. Let's give that a go. And then we can possibly start exploring some more. I'm not sure if I actually like the ray tracing enabled. Everything's a little more crisp and shiny. Let me know what you guys think, if you feel the same way. I mean, the game still looks good, and it looked good before. I think everything does look a little more crisp and sharp, and I do like that. Oh my, man, there is so much. I kind of feel overwhelmed at the moment, just in general with this game. Ooh, look how rich and lush this is. So this is the Transfiguration Courtyard.
Revelio.
Oh no, I think we can fix that, but we don't. Oh, no reparo yet, I don't think. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's go figure something out. Alright, we need to go find Weasley. But we can always
Revelio.
find a field guide page. Heck yeah. So the Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary. Possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is the most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Hi, kitty. Oh.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Some goofy color going on in this cutscene.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes
We had
well
our
with
perfect
borrowed
wand.
but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
All right.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Alright, we are to report to Ronan. Alright. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quests menu of your field guide. Alright, continue. We still sound like a robot. So at this point, I'm not quite sure. Alright. So, hopefully this robot thing is taken care of at some point. But until then, yes, hopefully we just gotta make do with it, huh? So is there anything fun in here? Level 1 log. Ooh, a chest. 43 gold. Alright, nothing else. So, Ronan is over there.
What are you up to now?
Oh, wow. Merlin's beard. Look at the ghost. This is gorgeous. Alright. See, where are we in the map? Okay, so we're now over here in the castle. Are we ready to go to Hogsmeade? Or should we do some more, grab some more side quests?
I've been meaning to ask you. You wouldn't have an extra quill I could borrow, would you? In Transfiguration. I thought it to be funny, and it was. To me. We had it.
Alright, so... Oh.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Quest may have leveled or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task. Okay, locked. Interesting. Alright, so let's just go ahead. For now, we'll do the Hogsmeade quest and continue the storyline for a little bit longer.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying pages near the broken statue. Collect the flying page in the defense against dark arts tower. No, flying page. So there's one over here. Remember the broken statue?
This is the right area.
Oh, there it is.
I wonder where the flying page is.
We just saw it.
Leviosa!
Got it.
Nice. Forgot about Accio. Lumos, and then Leviosa. Ooh, what was that? Okay, so this is Ooh, there's little loading screens.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Fence against the Dark Arts Tower.
Might some kind soul help me?
Maybe, but right now I need to find a page. I'll be back. Oh, there it is. Yes.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Wow, was that obvious or what? Well, I happen to be a new one, so... Was that Zenobia?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I would have done the same, but...
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Okay. She is just working me right now. This is nuts.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright. Gobs of gobstones.
Revelio. Lumos.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't either.
Leviosa.
Okay. So now we can... I'm not going to look for these gobstones right now, but we did get a quest. Go back to Ronan.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Oh. Is that the gargoyle speaking?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, it definitely gets harder if you're not on. Ooh. That was interesting. The mending charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it.
Perfect.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Alright, let's give it a go.
Reparo. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Nice. Alright.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
So...
Leviosa.
Ho ho ho. That was neat. I don't know if you guys noticed that little glow at the bottom there. I barely did. Oh, and I didn't see what the new field page was. I was far too distracted. Okay, we did that one. And we have another? Where's the... those appearances. Alright. So maybe now we can talk to... is it Ronionai? What is her name? Hogsmeade. Oh, I'm gonna be a level 2. What level am I? Professor Weasley has arranged. So Natty. That's right, okay. But... oh, I'm a 4, so we can go. Let's do it, shall we?
My parents visited school.
That goes down to the library. Oh, okay, now I remember. So we go. She was on the other side of the Transfiguration courtyard.
I'd better keep an eye on high places
here.
around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What's in this hall? Nothing different. Okay.
You know it doesn't. My older sister.
Well, that's not taking us down. There's another moth. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Went down through this door. Yep.
Hello, looking for me?
How'd you know?
That Ray's girl thinks she can fly better than you.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
We are officially outside of the castle now. Yes.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Excuse me.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
What kind of flies were they? Potion making flies.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
This is quite the jaunt to get to Hogsmeade.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
I had to pick those mushrooms up, and the first time we saw them and passed them, I was like, okay, what are these things? Leaping toadstool caps.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Dang, this
Mr.
is
Moon!
pretty far.
He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Huh?
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to...
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Moonstone. Alright, Hogsmeade. music sounds fun already.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide's map. Let's open up our map. Huh. Wow. It's impressive. It's pretty big. So we got tombs and scrolls. Spinwich's sporting needs. Ollivanders. Hogshead. J. Pippin's potions. The Magic Neep. Snelling's Tress Emporium. Joke Shop. Three Broomsticks. Which is the Hogshead. Gladrag's Wizardwear. Hogsmeade Square. Steepley & Sons. Honeydukes. Brood and Peck. The Old Fool. The Magic Neep. Where do you think the Shrieking Shack is? Oh, the Shrieking Shack. The Shrieking Shack. Oh, that's a tough one. Alright, I say... let's go to Tomes and Scrolls.
She stands her ground, that woman. I'll give her that.
Which was... okay, was there. So Ollivanders is just right over here. Okay, so Tomes... I thought this right here, Tomes and Scrolls, whereas actually Ollivanders.
An inquiring mind.
Wow. This is interesting. Okay. Oh, hey, look. Deluxe House Cloak. Ooh. Let's take a look. Sorry. It's gonna be in gear. So 0 offense, 5 offense, 3 upgrade slots, no trade applied. It's a superb. Ooh, that looks rad. I like the cuffs, sleeves. Ew, what is that? That's interesting. It's a neat little shot. Is that supposed to be lined with books up there in the rafters?
Revelio.
What was that supposed to do? There we go. Enchanted staircase. This enchanted staircase in Tomes and Scrolls reveals itself when a particular book is removed. The proprietor here, Thomas Brown, sells a variety of written products, including spellcrafts handy for conjuration. Challenge complete. Field guide pages in Hogsmeade. Oh, what the heck? That's so cool. Alright, let's talk to Thomas Brown.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
I'm really excited for potions.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
So I can sell and buy. The only things I can do is these two, huh? So the potting table with a small pot spellcraft unlocks the ability to conjure a potting table with a small pot. Use its pot to grow all sorts of useful magical plants. And unlocks the ability to conjure a small potion station, perfectly suited to all of your potion brewing needs. And that's the station. Alright, so potion station.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
So we got Beast Feeder spellcraft, Beast Toy Box spellcraft. So my beast can have toys. Chopping station spellcraft. Dung composter. Potting table with 2 large pots, so you can upgrade your potting table. Potting table with large pot. Material refiner. Oh, so moonstone. We caught some of that up on the way to Hogsmeade. Hopping pot. Just a random potion. Potting table with a medium pot. Potting table with 2 medium pots. Alright. Cool. So, collection updated, potting table. Okay. So now let's go to J. Pippin's potions. That's what? Cirid ones, called ones. I think if I remember, J. Pippin's potions was somewhere down here. We did not act. Let's see here. So it's straight ahead. Up there at the top of the stairs.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Look at all these vials. This is neat. Stylish school cloak. Okay, well, we have to take a look at that. So the stylish school cloak. Compare it. Ooh, up 1 on the offense. So not much difference. It's all the same, but we have... I do like the colors with the stylish, so we'll go with that one. Gosh, could you imagine just going to a place where a building, you go into a place and it looks like this? This would be so neat. Trinkets and potion vials everywhere. Alright, Perry Pippin.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Perry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Well, I need to get those recipes. So, Idris potion recipe for potion that causes a rocky film to develop on the consumer's skin, helping to protect them from harm. Ooh, defense up. And then Wiggenweld, which is the healing potion. Cool. Those will be very useful.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Focus.
Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
So this reduces spell cooldown, that's good. Powerful damage. Invisibility, ooh. That'll be cool. And recipe, Maxima potion. Increases spell damage for a limited amount of time. Alright, and then we can buy ingredients. And then other Thunder Brew. Reduces drink your spell cooldowns, focus. Okay, Thunder Brew is which will stun damage nearby. Invisibility, read that. Wiggenweld and Maxima. Cool. Alright, then there's Troll Bogies. Ew. Mongrel Fur. Interesting. Stench of the Dead. That's pretty impressive. So, I mean, if you think about this, what, if we're 5th years? I mean, we're still kids. And I can buy the essence gathered from Inferi. Spider Fang. Leech Juice. Leaping Toadstool Caps. Got some of those, didn't we? Ashwinder Eggs. Hot to the touch. 1 clutch of these is an ingredient for Edra's potion. Ashwinders rise from the dying embers of magical fires. then slither off to dark corners to lay their eggs. Though usually found in dwellings, some seem to have risen from abandoned campfires, then left clutches of eggs in nearby rocky areas. Alright. Horklump juice and lacewing flies. Cool. Alright. Visit the magic neep. Where is that? Magic Neep is behind us, and then we'll go to Ollivanders. Okay, so we are reaching it's over here. Let's get this page. I'm going to tie it up here at the end of the episode, and then the next episode put a few guys on it. And then the next episode we'll come into the Magic Neep and then head off to get our wand at Ollivanders. Alright, thank you guys for joining. I hope you enjoyed watching. This game is turning out to be quite something and quite beautiful. If you did enjoy what you liked, don't be afraid to push the like button down below and give me a subscribe if you did enjoy. Alright, thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.